Hello everyone, it's Jennifer. Thanks for coming back. I just have a quick update. Tomorrow I will be changing hospitals. I have been going to a well-respected hospital here in Atlanta for the past couple of months, and it was terrible. Start to finish, it was a terrible experience. They were unorganized, they were apathetic, I suspect unskilled. I couldn't get help with my FMLA paperwork for all of the days that I've called off work already. It was just really awful. I had scheduled a surgery at the hospital here in Atlanta, and my family had planned to come out and take care of me for a few days afterwards. And the day before the surgery, they called me and wanted to remind me about my upcoming biopsy. And I said, I'm not having a biopsy tomorrow, I'm having surgery on my lung. And the receptionist said, no, I'm sorry, they changed their minds, they talked to the board, and now it's just going to be a standard biopsy. I had been planning this thing for 2 weeks, and they just really could not seem to get it together as far as communication. I went to one appointment, I called off work to go to this appointment, and my boyfriend came in from out of town to go to the appointment, and the doctor walks in the office after we sat there for 40 minutes and says, I don't know why you're here, I don't have any new information for you, it was a scheduling error, sorry, you can go. And it was just things like that where I couldn't get phone calls or emails returned. The doctor told me that he had very little hope that he would be able to perform surgery on the tumor that's on my lymph node, because he said it's laying right on a major artery and it is not safe. So they did the biopsy. They called me and said that they have the results of the biopsy, and then they said, we'll give you the results at your next meeting, which will be 10 days from now. And I said, I don't want to wait 10 days to find out if this is cancerous. I can't wait a week and a half. And I called and called and emailed, and finally 5 days later I got a return call and I got the result, and of course it was cancerous. But after that I decided that if they can't get it together on the little things, I probably should not place my life into their hands. So I went shopping for another hospital. And I always hear people say, be your #1 advocate. And it's true, because at the end of the day, the cancer business is a business, and people have their own interests. And if you have cancer, your interest is in your survival, and you need to be the person that makes sure that you're getting the best care available. So I made an appointment with MD Anderson, and I met with the oncologist, and I met with the surgeon. The surgeon was awesome. When I told him about the concerns of the surgeon in Atlanta, he scoffed and he said, I do this every day. I don't even know why he would think that it would be any trouble. He also told me, for the first time since this whole thing began, that he felt that if he had to quantify it, that I had a 30 to 40% chance of surviving after the surgery. And that blew me away, because no one had talked about me surviving up until that point. The best we had hoped for was maybe extending my life by a few months or a year, or however long we were able to. But survival was never even on the table. So I was pretty pleased with that. 1 in 3 is not great odds normally, but it's a lot better than the odds that I had in the beginning. So I'm excited about it, and tomorrow we will be going to Houston, and we will have a port placed in my chest, and the following day I'm going to start my first round of chemo. So I'll keep you posted, and thank you for checking in.